Principles of Microeconomics Lecture 4. Today we are going to start Principles of Microeconomics. The topic name is Consumers Equilibrium, our utility maximizing rule. How we can obtain the maximization of total utility from our resources, and we have to compare actually the utilities of the commodities which we are using, which we are buying. And in this effort we face two types of problem, and number one is actually direct comparison of utilities, and number two is marginal utility of commodities goes on falling. Let's start. Number first, direct comparison of utilities. How we have to do the comparison of the utilities? For example, you are purchasing different types of commodities. Let's see the example of two commodities. If I'm going to purchase milk and sugar, actually milk is available in liters and sugar is available into kilograms. How we have to do the comparison of such a two commodities which are available into different two units, available into two units, that is in liter and kilograms. How we can measure these two commodities utilities, how it's comparable, and we find their per rupee utilities. Suppose that for example 1 kg of sugar is 100 units. Utility of 1 kg of sugar is 100 units and its price is 20. If you check it, that I am going to have total utility of sugar, and how I can measure it like this. You can see here that total utility from 1 kg of sugar is 100 and its price is 20 rupees. 100 divided 20, we get the quantity, that is 5. Then what is the utility of, you can see here, utility of 1 liter of milk is 60 units. 1 liter of milk is 60 units and its price is 10 rupees per liter. It means 60 divided by 10. What will be the solution? Equal to 6. If we do the comparison, then you see here marginal utility of milk is greater than marginal utility of sugar. Why it is so? Because 6 is greater than 5. Second problem is marginal utility of commodities goes on falling. As you have studied already into the law of diminishing marginal utility, that when we are going to use any commodity continuously, its marginal utility goes on to falling, and it actually describes 3 types of patterns. When continuous purchase of a commodity or product results in lowering the marginal product, then marginal utility. And this marginal utility, how can determine the equilibrium point? We have to behave like this. Let's see here. Number one, that what is the number one? If marginal utility of sugar and divided by price of sugar is greater than marginal utility of milk divided by price of milk, what will be the pattern of spending? It's mean we have to spend more on sugar. Why we will spend more on sugar? Because marginal utility of sugar is higher compared to marginal utility of milk. Similarly, if marginal utility of sugar is less than marginal utility of milk, it means we will have to spend more on milk. Why we will spend more on milk? Because now the marginal utility of milk is higher than marginal utility of sugar. Finally, 3 cases will when both the commodity having the equal utility, and it will be the case when marginal utility of sugar equal to marginal utility of milk. And actually, if you check, this equilibrium show maximum possible utility. This is actually maximum possible utility or equilibrium point. Remember these two things, that this equilibrium is also called equilibrium point, this is also called equilibrium point, or this is also called maximum possible utility. So finally, what will be the utility maximizing rule? Actually, utility maximizing rule, when we are purchasing different types of commodities A, B and so on, marginal utility of these commodities will be equal. For example, commodity A, B and so on, marginal utility of commodity A will be equal to marginal utility of B and so on, even to the nth unit, marginal utility will be equal. This is called utility maximizing. This is called utility maximizing rule. Here is the numerical to understand all the concept of equilibrium. Let's suppose I am having two types of commodity which I want to purchase, and the budget which I have, for example, I am having 100 rupees, and I want to purchase two type of commodities. If I want to purchase sugar, its price is 20 rupees, and if I want to purchase milk, its price is 10 rupees. How I have to maximize my utility? So marginal utility of sugar and marginal utility of milk is given. Marginal utility of sugar and marginal utility of milk is given. Let's see. If consumer spends 60 on sugar, it means 60 on sugar. To this point, 60 on sugar, it means 3 units of sugar, and 40 on milk. 40 on milk, you can see, and 40 on milk to get 4 liters per piece. That means 40 to this point. Then how the consumer will have to maximize the utility? How the consumer will have to maximum the marginal utilities, and how the marginal utilities will be equalized. Then if consumer spends 60 rupees on sugar, it will be 60 divided by price of sugar, that is 20. And if consumer is spending 40 rupees on milk, it's mean 30 divided by 10, and if we get the final of both the commodity, this means 3 equal to 3, and this equalization show the equilibrium point or maximum utility point. You can see here how we have to measure the total utility of sugar, total utility of milk, and total utility. Actually, total utility of sugar is how many units we purchase. As we see, 3 kg of sugar, it means we are going to spend 60 rupees on sugar. So marginal utility will be 100 plus 80 plus 60, 240. Similarly, marginal utility of milk, we spend 4 on 4 units of milk. Its total will be 180. And what will be the total utility? Total utility is actually like this. Total utility is total utility equal utility of sugar plus utility of milk, and it will be finally 420. And this is actually the equilibrium point for the consumer, because it is the maximum utility point. And if you move from any other point on both the commodities, you will get less total utility from 420. I mean 420 is the best point or equilibrium point for the consumer. And finally, this is again the solution, that marginal utility of sugar will be equal to the marginal utility of milk. So we can finally describe it, that people actually, because consumer is rational, and rational behavior of the consumer will be like this, that they think in terms of margin, because they are comparing the margin utility of the commodities, and they always try to reach their maximum point or maximum decision, or to obtain the maximum utilization. And in this procedure, margin or margin utility of both the purchasing product will be equalized. It will be equal, that is giving the equilibrium of the consumer. It's all about today, about the consumer equilibrium that we discuss under the utility maximization rule. Tomorrow we will discuss the indifference curves, inshallah. In case of any confusion, please discuss into the comments bar, and subscribe the channel to get the upcoming videos. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.